Hi, guys. It's Julie Watson, author and writer, coming to you from Southern California tonight, actually. And I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to, first of all, thank you all for being a part of today's celebration in this kickoff with our new collaboration called I Quit. A great book that is here to help you overcome those things that no longer serve your life, no longer serve you, no longer give you an opportunity to be the best version of you possible. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes and share a little bit about what I've written about, and also the fact that we all have needed to quit things probably in life. I have a little story for you. When I was in the fifth grade, my father was stationed in Rhode Island, and so we moved from Southern California to Rhode Island. And that itself is its story, and I'm actually writing a book about that for next year. But I also, there were a lot of new experiences for us, to say the least. One of them was that I remember my father wanted me to try out for basketball. And that actually was something that I was not interested in doing, but I thought I would give it a try. I did love sports and I had never played basketball. And so I said, okay, why not? So I went ahead and tried out, and I absolutely hated it. Sorry to all you basketball fans, but I am not a basketball player nor a fan. So I actually, after 3 weeks, I wanted to quit. And my dad, I'll never forget it, said to me, if you quit, you'll always be a quitter. And that stuck with me. And if you guys know children, when you say words to children, when you say things to children, it sticks with them for a lifetime. And I'll never forget it. However, I still quit. I hated basketball. It wasn't working for me, so I quit. And the reality of it is, in a lot of other parts of my life, that those words said to me made me not want to quit a lot of things. And it did help me to persevere. But there are some things in life that we do need to quit. We absolutely need to quit because they're not healthy for us. In a couple of my chapters, I have two chapters in this particular book. One of them is called I Quit My Fear of Sickness and Death. And that was something that I actually had from a very young time. From that experience in the fifth grade, there was another experience I share a little bit about that put a fear of sickness in me and death for many, many, many years. And it wasn't until I overcame cancer in my mid-20s that it took about 10 years past that to then overcome this chronic fear that I had of it recurring. But along with those fears came a lot of anxieties throughout my years, including in college. And so I share a lot about overcoming anxiety, overcoming sickness, overcoming death. And I think it's an awesome chapter for those of you who are experiencing the same thing, especially right now in the middle of a pandemic. I know there's a lot of sickness, a lot of fear of sickness, and a lot of fear of death. So I hope you'll check out that chapter. And then in another chapter I wrote, I quit my job and Jesus was hiring. And that is my entire experience about finding my purpose and plan for my life. For I know the things that God declares. For I know the things that Jesus has declared over us, which is a purpose and a plan for our lives, not pain, not suffering. But I think that Jeremiah 29:11 it speaks to my heart on a daily level. And in that particular chapter, you'll see how I went from a corporate HR job after various things going on, and eventually found my way into ministry and eventually to motherhood. And I think that when you travel some hard roads, you find along the way that there are a lot of purposes and plans that God has for you, not just one. So I really hope you'll check out this book, I Quit, and would probably gain a ton of experience gain a ton of learning from the experience of all the authors who've shared quite a bit about their lives and the things that they have overcome and quit in order to make their lives work for them. So I pray you'll be blessed reading this book. I pray that it will be help to break those chains, to break those strongholds, those things in your life that are holding you back, and that you would totally come free of all those things that are keep holding you back, so that you can really truly experience your greatest ability to be the best version of you. So enjoy this book, enjoy these stories, and God bless you as you read I Quit.